People are real mad because you know your worth. You know what's best for you. You don't give a F. You're going to tell it exactly like it is, straight, no chaser. And you have a tendency of attracting rude people. They like to emulate confidence, but internally they actually lack it. These are bullies, these are dictators, these are people that are volatile. They like to make other people feel powerless, and they think they're gonna do it to you like they do everybody else. But the thing about you is your life is mostly all together. You know where you're going, you already have a mindset that can't really be shaken. You already know what to do on a daily basis. And I feel like you have rehabilitated yourself to the point of where you are sure of yourself. Some people may feel like you're vulnerable. Maybe at first glance, they're like, oh, this person's vulnerable. I can get whatever I want out of them. Loud and wrong. Because you're actually somebody who's very aware of your individuality. You actually love yourself. You take care of yourself. You have a high levels of self-worth. And people think that they're going to be able to give you discounted values of themselves. They can basically give you crumbs and give you way less than you deserve, and that you're going to be okay with that. And what they don't know is that they're going to make themselves look stupid. They feel like they're going to make you feel lack and have doubts. That's completely opposite, because for one, you don't really fear anything. You don't have limitations like other people do. You've already fought off toxicities. You've already fought off the toxic patterns. You're now on a path of elevation and growth. And your third eye is way open. So when someone's going to come in with ulterior motives or trying to get you to buy into something that's not for you, yeah, they're going to be sadly mistaken. What you're going to do is move on, let them be, or even block them mid-conversation. People get real offended by you because as soon as they step out of line, block. You don't even have no conversation. You have nothing to tell them. You're just moving on, moving forward. And especially lovers. They feel like they've been with past people who just accepted breadcrumbs from them. They were with women or other men that simply took whatever they could get. You're not like that. I'm sorry, but you're very strong and you have a guard up and you're not about to play with anybody. And if anyone crosses the line with you, they're going to get the sword, whether it's verbally, whether it's physically, whether it's spiritually. People really need to learn not to play with you because you're not the one. You have no problem being alone. You have no problem being in your own energy. You're content. With the hermit energy being twice, you're content. You've already self-reflected. You've already gone through the journey. You've already been mistreated and rehabilitated yourself. You've already done it all. And you have no strings attached. You're not attached to nothing. No one can keep you bound or restricted to anything. And you're progressively moving forward with the chariot. So how do you go to somebody who does everything for themselves, who supports themselves, who built a foundation for themselves, who made themselves whole, and try to offer them breadcrumbs with this sale for 80%, thinking that you're going to look at it as it's some treasure? Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. If anything, your heart is on lockdown. You're not opening your heart to anything unless it's reciprocating, unless it's more than you deserve. And you also give people the boomerang karma. Like the rejection certain people feel when they're around you, like it makes them irate inside. It makes them want to beat you up, but they can't. It makes them seethe inside of just like frustration. And people that are very volatile, you have a tendency of attracting very volatile people that like to perform. And as soon as their performance doesn't work with you, they flip and do a 180 and just act completely crazy. And they think that it's going to make you react a certain way when really blocked. Mid-conversation, blocked. You try to start shit with me, block. And then it makes them feel lack. And then it makes them be doubtful of themselves because they were never on steady foundation in the first place. Some people like to attract you because they feel like they're going to feed off of you like they fed off of other men and women. They feel like they're going to use your money and your resources to attract what they want in their life, to have this fast life. Yeah, I think not. I think not. Because, yeah, you may be guarded. Your heart may be guarded, but you were not vulnerable. And if you do seem like you're vulnerable on the outside, it's literally an image that you're projecting onto other people. I feel like you're like that weapon that people don't see coming because it's not very flashy. You're not very flashy with your energy. You have a tendency of keeping it within and keeping it to yourself. And so people feel like, oh, this is the perfect person to take advantage of. This is the perfect person to play with, not knowing that your self-worth is beyond anything that they've expected. If anything, they start feeling toxic about themselves. If anything, they start stalking you and prying into your life and trying to be obsessive and watchful because they don't understand why they can sell you on a lie while they're trying to figure out why you broke out of their matrix that they tried to put you in. They're trying to understand, like, what does the viewer see in me that other people didn't see in me? Like, why can't I get one over on this person like I can do everyone else? Because you already built a foundation. You're already your own sanctuary. You're already prosperous on your own. You're already stable on your own. So you're not going to attach yourself to anything unless it's bringing more value into your life or at least matching your energy in some way. You're very free. You're free to move on and go wherever you please. You are loving you. You're doing what's best for you. And here come people with this lack mindset and this feeding type of energy, trying to feed off other people, and they think they're going to do it to you. Yeah, okay. Someone's got a rude awakening. You definitely bring karma into other people's lives. Whatever energy they try to put off onto others, you ricochet it and reflect it right back to them. So if you have people that like to prey on others that they deem as weaker, after they deal with you, they start to view themselves as weak. They start to view themselves as lacking in confidence. These dictator type of energy where they lack within themselves, so they try to be bullies and force themselves onto other people. Yeah, it doesn't work with you. If anything, you make them feel like dirt inside, because then they have this like rejection wound that gets highlighted after you deal with them. And it's like, well, maybe you should have a sense of self so that someone like myself, the viewer, isn't able to rock you off the boat like that. Some people feel like they're going to come in and throw you off and ruin your life and feed off of you. And then they leave heartbroken. They leave feeling like they've been caught or found out. You find people out without even trying to. You cannot shake somebody up who's already stable within themselves. They're going to look at you like you're a fool. And this is what's been shown to people about you, is that you're strong. Too strong to be manipulated, too strong to be swayed. If you already have a viewpoint about something, no one's going to change your mind about anything because you've already done all the work on yourself. And you're not giving your love to anybody that's not worth it. Your love is on lockdown. And that's why you have people, they feel ignored by you. They feel like they ain't worthy around you, as they should. Because don't play with the freaking viewer. You know yourself too much. You've been through too much to allow people to come in with this lack and doubt mindset, trying to basically reflect that off of you. And that's not going to work, because their own toxicities is going to be reflected back to them. They can't reach you. They can't touch you. Their fears that they want you to feel, you're not going to feel that. The limitations they want to make it seem like you're in, it does not work with you, because you're blessed. You got everything that you need. Maybe not everything that you want, but you have everything that you need. And unless something of value is being brought into your life, you're not going to engage. They need to go somewhere else with that.